Humble pranams at the lotus feet of our Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. Today is an auspicious day for us at Chinmaya Vidyalaya. We are blessed with the presence of Puja Swamini Vimalanandaji, one of the senior most disciples of Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. Swamini Vimalanandaji, after acquiring an honours degree in architecture, began reflecting on life and its purpose. This led her to the Chinmaya Mission Vedanta course, which deepened her spiritual knowledge. Her passion for education found fulfillment in concretizing her Guru's vision into the Chinmaya Vision Program, CVP, which now largely reflects in the National Education Policy, NEP, introduced by the central government in 2020. Swamini has headed the Chinmaya Mission Educational Cell for 25 years and touched the lives of millions. A dynamic leader, a spiritual practitioner, a visionary educator, a nature lover, a prolific writer and popular speaker, Swamini has guided seekers of all age groups. It is indeed a privilege to have you amongst us, Swamini Amma. On behalf of the Managing Committee and all our staff and students, I extend a very warm welcome to Swamini Amma.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om and Namaskar to one and all. I wanted to see everyone's face and therefore I said, if I sit, I want you to see your faces. And as you know, the minute you cannot see the face of anyone, as teachers you know what happens. All mischief starts, right? So, but that I just love to see beautiful children's faces. Now, you know, what does a normal, all of you have had tea sometime or the other, drank tea? How many of you have never drunk tea? There are some people, yes, wonderful. But most of you know what tea has, right? So what are the contents of tea? Can you tell me? Tea powder, milk, sugar and water. These are the four main contents. So, and then there can be so many other things depending on the type of tea. Whatever. Now, from these four, we will only think about three. Tea powder, milk and water. Okay? Milk and sugar, not water. Three of these. If you go to a house of a typical Punjabi, in Punjab, not here, from these three, milk, sugar and tea powder, what will be the main content? Obviously you don't know Punjabis. Anyone? It will be milk. A lot of milk. And they put tea powder, but that is only for color, I think. If you go to a house of a typical Gujarati in Gujarat, not here, from these three contents, what will be the main content? Obviously you don't have Gujarati friends much, or you haven't gone to Gujarat, or you haven't this, so it will be what? Sugar. They put sugar in everything, isn't it true? If you go to a house, if you go to one of your houses, of a Keralite in Kerala, from these three things, what will be the main content? Now see, this you know why, because it's your own home you're talking about. So I think milk will be little, sugar will be not that much, but milk powder, tea powder will be there, will be a strong tea. Is it true or not? Now, all these three in Punjab, Gujarat and Kerala have these same three contents, and yet the taste is different. Why? Obvious reason. Because the proportion of these three is what? Different, and therefore the taste is different. Now, Similarly, all of us with zero exception have three gunas, qualities, attributes. What are the names of those three qualities? It's called Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna. What are the three names? I want you all to say it, everyone, including the senior boys and girls. Yeah? What are the three names? If you say it only, you will remember it. Otherwise, it's bad pronunciations also. Okay, which is this? Can you all say? First one is what? Sattva Guna. Everyone just repeat after me. Sattva, loudly. All of them are saying loudly. I don't hear these guys. Okay, you all are more in number than them. Okay, what is the name of the guna? The second is what? Rajo Guna. And the third is Tamo Guna. Right. So Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna. All of us, zero exception, have these three. Yet, everyone is different. Why are we all different? Because the proportion of these three are different in each one of us. And that's why. Okay. The main characteristic of Sattva Guna is knowledge. What is it? Knowledge. Other characteristics are faith, love, compassion, kindness, helpful nature, etc., etc., etc. Brilliance of intellect, all those qualities are what? Sattva Guna. And Sattva Guna qualities are called Sattvic qualities. What are they called? Sattvic. The second is called Rajoguna, and the Rajoguna qualities are called Rajasic qualities. What are they called? Rajasic qualities. Now, the main characteristic of Rajoguna is activity. Other qualities are what? Dynamism, restlessness, anger, passion, greed, jealousy. All these are what qualities? Rajasic qualities. The third one is what? Rajoguna, or it's called Tamasic. And the main characteristic of Tamoguna is what? Inertia. And other qualities are what? Laziness, sleepiness, dullness, forgetfulness, evilness, etc. All these are what qualities? Tamasic qualities. All of us have all of these. More or less. Okay? Now, very interesting. Even plants and animals have these qualities. Birds, fruits, trees, plants. Now, if you have understood what I have spoken, I am going to have a quiz. Okay? Everyone ready for a quiz? Boys versus girls. Some teacher has to, who is the teacher who is going to count the marks? Some teachers have to be there. Which teacher? Some teacher has to say, yes, I will count the marks. Some teacher, no teacher is voluntary. There is a teacher, okay, fine. So, if you get a right answer, if you get a right answer in the first go, then you get 5 points. And if it's carried forward, then you get 3 points. Very clear? Everyone ready? I have to be very alert to see who is going to give an answer, so you have to stand up and give an answer, okay? Fine? Everyone ready? So the first question will be, girls or boys? Boys. See? Because you said boys, I'm going to give it to the girls. Okay, fine. So, the first question will be directed to the girls. Yes? Any answers from anywhere in the girls? No teachers will answer, please. Okay? The first question is directed to all of you. Give me an example of a sattvic plant. Loud, I can't hear you. Absolutely right, full marks. An example of a tamasic plant. Tamasic plant. Rose, not really. I'll give one more chance. Tulasi, sattvic. Cactus is absolutely right. Very good. Small little boy got it. And a rajasic plant. Come on, quick. Rajasic plant. Quick answer. Rajasic plant. Rose is right. Absolutely, you got that right. Okay, we have got the answer also. Now, give me an example of a sattvic tree. Quick. Mango, not so. Neem is absolutely right. Neem is the right answer. Rajasic tree. Quick. Mango, right. What? Banyan is sattvic actually. You don't get that. Huh? Banyan is the sattvic tree. It's actually, that's why we worship it. Anyone? Otherwise you lose your marks, yeah? Mango, I already gave an answer. Any other? Apple, okay, fine, I'll give you. Okay, fine. Apple tree, fine. Now, tamasic tree. Tamasic tree, quick. No, but then it was their chance. Huh? Oak tree, no. Bamboo. Bamboo is sattvic. Coconut is not. Everyone is saying anything that comes. Badam, pista, cashew. Okay, fine. 1 minute. I can't hear everyone, so someone or the other will say I said this, because all of them are saying different ones, and therefore, see, they make this toddy out of that palm tree, na? That is really a tamasic tree. Right? You can make toddy out of it, right? Those palm trees. Okay, now the next one is going to be called a rapid fire. So both of them get marks, fine. Now this is rapid fire and I'm going to watch out and I'm going to see who gets the answer first. So everyone can say and I just have to hear the right answer first. Okay? This is rapid fire. Whoever gets it, and if it in 10 seconds you don't get it, you don't get it. It's gone. Then the teachers get a chance to answer. Okay? Everyone ready? You have to be ready. Say yes. Okay, give me an example of a sattvic animal. Cow is the right answer. Rajasic animal. Lion is a right answer. Both of them. And a tamasic animal. A sloth. Sloth is a right answer. Sloth. They get it first. I could hear this first. Sloth. Absolutely right. Now, you have all understood that animals, plants, birds, fruits, like that, everything has sattvic. There are sattvic fruits, sattvic, plants, everything. Flowers also, you have sattvic flowers. Anyone can give an example of a sattvic flower? Lotus. Lotus is a sattvic flower. A rajasic flower, rose would be. And a tamasic flower, you all study about that. You know there's something called a Venus flytrap? Okay, fine. Now, it's not just that animals, birds and plants have. We as human beings also have these three qualities. Now, can you demonstrate how a sattvic person will sit? Demonstrate. Demonstrate, don't talk. Show me. You don't have to put up your hand. It is not an asking question, that's a seeing question. Show me how a sattvic person will sit. You are already sitting, you just show me, don't talk. You all realize that all of you are sitting like that? You all straightened up now? This is how a sattvic. Show me how a rajasic person will sit. Restless. How will a tamasic person sit? Which is the best way? Okay, let's have you back in sattvic mode. Now, everything and anything that you do shows the world. You don't have to speak it. You don't have to say I'm sattvic or rajasic or tamasic. It shows the world what you are. How will a sattvic person walk? Straight. How will a Rajasic person walk? How will a Tamasic person walk? He will try not to walk at all. And if at all he walks, it will be what? Okay. How will a Sattvic person's cupboard be? How will a Rajasic person's cupboard be? If you open the cupboard, everything comes out like that. I want you all to reflect and think how your cupboard is. And understand what is it. How will a Tamasic person's cupboard be? It is not that they will not have a cupboard, they will have a cupboard. Everything will be outside rather than. How will a Sattvic person's notebook be? How will a Rajasic person's book be? Scribbling and all. How will a Tamasic person's? It will have got lost somewhere in some condition. God knows. Are you understanding what I am trying to tell you? Everything that you are doing, you are declaring to the whole world, I am Rajasic, I am Tamasic, I am Sattvic. In the classroom, you will find when the teacher is teaching, some people understand everything, they are attentive, they listen, they, absolutely focused. And what quality is that? And there will be some who are always what? Pinching someone, hitting someone. What is this? And there will be some who will be what? The teacher says, have you done your geography homework? He'll say, what? I forgot. This is what quality? In school you will find there are some children who are always helpful. They will help others, they will be kind to others, they will smile. What is that quality? And there are some who are always fighting. You come, my friend, this is wrong. What is this quality? And there are some who have to be pushed into doing everything. Okay, you have to go for this. Okay. And after some time again they push. What is that quality? Now comes an interesting thing. It's not just the students. Everyone has these three qualities. So even the teachers have these three qualities. Someday the teacher comes into the classroom and she, don't worry, it's okay. Now the light should come here. Someday when the teacher comes into the class and she or he is teaching and you understand everything that they speak and you feel and they come smiling and they're very this and all. What is the mood of the teacher on that day? Someday the teacher comes into the class and starts shouting at everyone and what is the mood of the teacher on that day? And one day the teacher comes to the class and says, don't bother me, you do what you want to do, leave me alone. But teacher, I don't understand. Don't worry, even I don't understand. You do what you want. What is the mood of the teacher on that day? Even parents at home, someday they'll be so nice and so this, here, come here, I'll talk to you. They will be so helpful. So, what is the mood of the parent on that day? Someday the parent says, you come here, I will give you one. What is the mood of the parent on that day? And someday the parent will say, don't eat my head, you talk to your father. The father will say, you talk to the mother, don't come to me. What is the mood of the parents on that day? Have you all understood this very important thing that I am saying? Everyone in the world has these three qualities. Sometimes the Rajasic quality is high, sometimes Tamasic is high, sometimes Sattvic is high. Not only that. See, all of you, Please tell me, during vacation time, what time do you get up? If during your vacations, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, wow. If during your, okay, fine. You must just answer and then keep quiet, okay? Not continue to talk. Everyone, okay. If during the vacation, if someone says, okay, you are going to have a maths exam, you will say, no, my brain is also on vacation. Don't tell me any maths, isn't it? Now, during exam time, what time do you get up? And do you realize during exam time, you always tend to get angry very easily. Is it a fact or not? Or you cry, or you get angry, or you get very tense and all that, right? Normal times you wake up, you go to school, etc. Now, I'm going to tell you a very, very important formula. It will ensure you success in life. That is what I'm saying. The formula, you've all seen a sitar or a guitar, right? What does a sitar or a guitar have? It has strings. If you tune up the guitar and if the strings are too tight, what will happen? It will break. Or the sound will be terrible. If you loosen with the knobs and the strings are too loose, then the sound is also terrible. Isn't it true? But if you tune it just right, then you get excellent music and then you can have a beautiful performance of your, guitar, sitar, whatever, right? So this is the important formula that all of you have to remember, okay? The formula in life it is the same thing with the mind. When the strings of our mind are too loose, we don't function. Tamasic, we don't function well. If it is too tight, Rajasic, we don't function well. But if it is Sattvic, we function very well and we become successful, we give a great performance in life. What is the formula? Not too loose, not too tight, just right. What is the formula? Everyone? I can see some are in the already Tamasic and Rajasic mood right in the boys, right now. What happened? You can see it. Why? They're not listening, they're busy talking with each other, right? That is what mood. Immediately it comes. You don't have to tell anyone, it just comes to us. We don't even realize. When you're focusing on your studies also, all of a sudden the mind goes here, there. What is that mood at that time? Rajasic. We are not able to perform well. In the exam, we forget everything. Has it not happened to many of you? What is that? Tamasic. When you are in a sattvic mood, you perform well, you do everything, you get beautiful marks, you get everything. But otherwise what happens? 10 times you read, nothing goes inside. Has it happened to you all? So this is the formula for success. What is the formula? Can you give it back to me? What is the formula? Not to lose, not too tight. You all are showing me right now what your mood is. I can see sattvic, majority, some rajasic and some even what? Tamasic. I can actually see the tamasic going down, right down. You're understanding or sitting? Are you getting what I'm saying? They'll never be successful. If that thing is there, if the tamasic is so strong and so dominant, there's no question. Why? Because the mind is dull. The mind is forgetful. The mind is not alert. And only an alert mind can be successful in life. The rest of them will not. Mind is distracted, restless. And remember, all happiness in your life is in your mind. There is no happiness outside. Happiness is only here. Only a sattvic mind can get a real happiness which is long lasting. So if you want to be happy, what should we do? Let's be as sattvic. And how do we become sattvic? The right type of food. Food not just through the mouth, but through your ears, through your eyes. Most of us, what type of things we see on the TV or on the mobile and all? Please tell me. Fighting and crime and this and that all, that's the food you are giving the mind. And the mind becomes what? Restless. Dull and restless. Will you remember this? As the mind, so the man. What's the formula? Two things important. What? As the mind, So the man, you are what your mind is, not what your clothes are, not what your hairstyle is, not what your shoes are. You are not what your shoes and clothes are, you are what your mind is. When we say he's a good man, what do we mean? We mean his clothes and his shoes? No, we mean the mind. So what's the formula? As the mind, what? So the man. Great. Sattvic mind, sattvic man. Rajasic mind, rajasic man. Tamasic mind, tamasic man. Okay? So 2 formulas I gave you. As the mind, so the man. And what is the second formula? Not too loose, not too tight, just right. Not too loose, not too tight, just right. Now, I'm going to give you, I don't like to call it homework, but some exciting this. And I've given it to hundreds and hundreds of students all over the country. And they've come up with unbelievable creative things. So I want to see, I know this school is really a wonderful school. I've come many, many times before over here, right from its inception. I have been here, and I'm sure this particular batch of students which are right now in front of me are also nice and brilliant and very intelligent also. So I'm going to give you, I want you all, whatever I have spoken, I want you to give it to me back again in one of the 4 ways, or 2 or 3 or all 4 ways. One is you can make a painting of whatever I have spoken. Bring it out in a painting, because otherwise normally what I speak you will repeat it back like that. That's called Xerox machine. I'm not interested in that. Okay, what are you going to do? Either you make a painting, or second you make a story. I've given you all the matter. You have to make it into a story. The third is you can make it into a cartoon. You know, you can draw cartoons are there. You don't have to be a good painter, but you can draw very good cartoons. So the third is a cartoon, and the fourth is you can write a joke. Based on what I've done this, and students have come up with the brilliant jokes. They're so funny. I'm not going to tell you because otherwise you'll repeat the same jokes. Wonderful jokes they have written also. So I'm giving you a chance to be creative. What are the 4 ways? Painting, a story, a cartoon. Today is what day? Thursday. On Monday, you will bring all this to you and I've submitted to your teachers. And your teachers will correct it, and the best cartoon, the best story, the best painting and the best joke will get prizes. Is it okay? Principal? Yes? You will be awarding all of them. The best cartoon, the best what? Painting, the best. If you want to do all 4, fine. I want to see how creative you are. How? You know, when you give something, otherwise what we do, we take what? We vomit it in the same way. Is it true or not? That's called vomiting. That's not great. But when you digest the food, it becomes muscles and it becomes your own body. So I want to see how well you can digest and how creative you are in your thinking. Right? So what are you going to do? Either a story or a painting or a joke or a cartoon. What are the 2 formulas? Last. What are the 2 formulas? Not too loose, not too tight, just right. And what is the second one? As the man, as the mind, so the man. What are the 3 qualities? Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Right? Everything is now with you. All the matter is there. You've understood it perfectly. And I'm so happy. And on a Sunday, this Sunday at 10 o'clock, I'm going to address a very, very special group of people. And you know who that is? Your parents. I want all of you to send your parents. Where is the place? You all know it. So you please see to it that you say, you please go. It will be wonderful for them also, I assure you. And they will also feel inspired. And of course, evening sessions and all are there. All of you are also welcome to come. Thank you. Hari Om and Namaskar to everyone.